Okay, so it rained all night. It rained part of the day yesterday. It rained all night. There's puddles everywhere. And it is currently sprinkling at the shop right now this morning. But where I have to mow today, it's not supposed to be raining there until about 2 o'clock. So stuff is definitely going to be wet. Yeah, Billy's done with spring break, so he's back with school today. So I am solo. I did take that live event from Saturday night and turned it into a podcast this morning. So if anybody chooses to listen to it, they don't have the time to sit down and watch it. It was 2 hours, so it was pretty long. So if any of you guys don't have time to watch it, you just want to listen to it, it is available as one of my podcasts now. But we're gonna go see what we can get done as far as mowing. I'm not too hopeful, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. Let's go see what we can get into, right?
Sink down and emotions feel like I never did before. Live shows and unspoken reels of the movie I ignored. Blue skies on a broken sea and I'm stuck up on the shore. I never thought you could see me, but you did. All I know is we're here, that they took us somewhere. So what they say we're called is falling out of line. They don't know the two of us are colorblind, yeah. All I know is we're here, that they took us somewhere. So what they say we're called is falling out of line. They don't know the two of us are colorblind. All I know is we're here, that they took us somewhere. So what they say we're called is falling out of line. They don't know the two of us are colorblind, yeah. We could be the enemy and show them how it's done. Yeah, we could brand a new identity and tear apart the song. Let's make it grayscale with a black and white scale. Singing saints to the sinners, believe and burn all that's in it. We'll take them out. We'll make them up for it and shout. Keep out the guns, I'll take the wheel. How we feel, we were made for this. Give you mountains still and make it real, make it dangerous.
So property number 1 down. It's definitely wet, but there's the one area over to the left where I first started to film that always holds water every year. It's like a pond over there, and it's funny because last week when we did the first cut on it, Billy, I told Billy, be careful that spot. You remember that spot? He goes, oh yeah, I remember, because he almost got a mower stuck in there last year. I have had a mower stuck in there years ago, but so he said he remembered that spot, and he drove right through it and mowed it. It was no big deal, and I just drove through it and mowed it, no big deal. So the grass is definitely wet, and it's kind of soft, not really too bad, but that's the second cut of the season on that one there. And I got a few little clumps that come out, nothing big, nothing major at all by any means, and it was nothing that I couldn't just raise the deck and buzz back over them couple little spots that did it, and it cleaned it right up. And that's one of the things I love about that X-Mark deck, like I told you guys before. The X-Mark Ultra Cut deck and the Toro Turbo Force deck. They do the same thing, and they can do that. Now there's other decks on the market and other mowers on the market that you'd have got over the second time and it wouldn't have fanned those clumps out. It wouldn't have taken care of it. I don't know. Would the Skag have done it? From what I've seen so far, I'd say yes. The old Skags I've had, no. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'll put that on a couple today. As long as this rain holds out. Looks like it's trying to start to sprinkle again. But as long as this rain holds out, I'll try the Skag and we'll see what happens. We'll see if it can clean up too, because it sure would be nice if it did.
You know what time it is. Marvin Devine, Huber, Axel, and you know how we do. Yeah, I got the juice, yeah, I got the juice. Big game cool, make them look like cool. Always play it cool, that's the biggest rule. Fuck that, what they doing, keep on doing. Let's go.
Creeper. So I continued mowing. I definitely got wet for a while. My feet were soaking wet. It just turned into wetness, and a lot of it. So I text Billy here. He was done with his online classes, and I said, hey, you want to help me do the last couple? I had 4 left, 2 little ones by my house and 2 really big ones. So I stopped home to pick him up, and I changed my socks and my shoes, put on my Cujos, which I should have worn this morning because I knew it was going to be wet out. And Billy and I headed up above the hill to mow one of the big ones, the big fire hall I got to do. And we knocked that one out. But it rained on us, and it rained on us pretty good. We got pretty friggin' soaked. But the mowers did phenomenal. A little bit of breaking up stuff to do with the backpack. I wasn't going to attempt to double cut them. It just wasn't worth it. And so got that knocked out, and it actually looked really good when we got done. So I have 2 halfway decent sized ones to do tomorrow, about a ½ acre each one. And well, one's about a ¼ acre, the other one's about a ½ acre. And then I have one that's like 4 acres to do, a big one, a new one. Today was supposed to be the first day of it, so I gotta do that one tomorrow. But we said we're calling it quits. I'll have to play catch up and work a little later tomorrow or the next day, however long it takes me to get caught up, whatever. But yeah, I mean, this truck, look at this. This thing's soaked. Everything's soaked. Mowers are soaked. We blew them off real good before we put them back on the trailer. But they're soaked. Definitely soaked. But so we're gonna pull these off here. The X-Mark got a little dirty. We're gonna pull these off here, and we're going to check the blades, see if they need sharp. We're gonna scrape these decks out because I'm sure there's shit inside both these decks. So they're prepped and ready to go for tomorrow. And then Billy and I are gonna go to the gym. But in the meantime, got this computer in here now. In the meantime, I'm making a cup of coffee because I'm wet. I'm a little chilled.
how I made it right here in the booth. I'm always pursued cause of what I pursue. That's greatness, yeah, I gotta make it, I got things to lose. Boy, just wanna get in my groove.
Factory blades, brand new, just came in yesterday or the day before. I always run them through the blade sharpener first to get that paint or that coating off the edge because they're kind of rounded and dulled off. You can throw them on the mower and within the first couple yards that stuff will wear off there and you'll have the sharp edge, but I just take it off anyway, run it through there. But the main reason I did that is because before I ran through the blade sharpener, I just grabbed one of them fresh out of the box and put it on the balancer and they were not balanced. So don't just assume because you bought brand new blades that they come already sharpened and balanced, because I can't remember one single time that I've bought brand new blades and they've come in and they were balanced. I've had to balance them every single time. Okay, so I've commented on this recently and some of you guys have asked me, so we'll just clear up two things right here. One, these are high tail or high lift, short tail. That's what I mean. The length of the tail right there is what I mean when I say short tail as compared to other ones. I'll just show you real quick. Billy, what are you doing down there, boy?
What's up?
Scraping the decks. Okay, so, because I get this a lot. I've explained this so many times in videos, but for some reason I still get this a lot. Okay. Here's two blades. This is a high lift, long tail. This is a high lift, short tail. That's the difference. That's what I mean when I tell you guys all the time. High lift short tails are my preference pretty much year round. In the summer, if we get a dry spell and we're not getting much moisture at all, I'll switch to long tail high lifts because it gives you more of a lift. But these give you a lot of lift, but with the short tail, they cut the grass and they get it out of the deck really fast. The high lift long tails give you good lift, but they hold the grass in the deck longer. So when it's wet in the springtime and it's thick and it's heavy, you want it out as fast as you can to keep from having so much clogging up the deck. The other thing I wanted to show you, I mentioned almost all mowers use a 5/8 center hole. That's the bolt that goes up through. Exmark has always done this, and I heard Toro just switched to it now too. This is a center shaft, okay? All Exmark mowers have a 15/16 center hole. This is why. This center shaft here goes up through that blade, and then the bolt comes up through all of it. And then that piece there, that center shaft right there, goes into the bottom of the spindle, and the bottom of the spindle is keyed for all of these teeth. And that's the difference with Exmark blades and why you need a 15/16 center hole. It's for this center shaft to go up through. What are you doing down there, Billy?
Huh?
I jacked that Exmark up, scraped the deck, took the blades off it, ran the new blades through the sharpener, put the blades back on it, and put it back on the trailer. Billy's still scraping the deck. I think he likes just rolling around on that creeper. You got your...
Like a dentist cleaning teeth.
You feel like a dentist cleaning teeth? You got your mower nice and clean, Billy?
A little bit. She needs to be a little bit cleaner.
Well,
No, she's good.
you better get at it. It's already...
Oh, shoot!
It's 3:45. You want to go to the gym today or what?
Sure.
We got to,
Pew, pew.
you got to get that mower done.
It is done.
It's done?
Not down there.
Not down where? You see a spot you didn't do? You dropped that scraper on your leg?
My leg.
Oh, well. Oh my God, that creeper looks like war. That thing looked brand new before you got on it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Bless you! You've been blessed!
Allergies. I don't have the Rona.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Almost done. Hold
You better hurry up. My coffee's almost empty.
Nope. Hold on. Wait. Hold on just a darn minute.
All right, what do you got going on down here?
I just, you know, just getting this.
All right, what's all the hucklebuck?
What?
Oh man, this deck looks like crap. Holy friggin'. Jesus, this deck held a lot of grass. That X mark barely had anything in it.
Yeah, I'm stuck.
You're just stuck under a wheel.
Yeah.
You're so skinny, you could Hulu with a Cheerio. You just crushed your water bottle. This is the grass I took out of the X mark. It's about 3-4 inches thick. I pushed it all into a pile here. That's all that was in the X mark, and I did a lot more mowing with the X mark today than this thing.
You gotta clean your tools out.
But you got quite a bit of grass under there. But surprisingly, this thing didn't really blow out any chunks at all. It did really, really well. I was pretty surprised. What?
I said I'm just somewhat tired.
Not somewhat tired. Well, we got all the shop stuff done. The mower's prepped, ready to go for tomorrow. Billy will be in school tomorrow.
Yeah.
But tomorrow, it was supposed to rain tomorrow afternoon and then rain again all day Wednesday. But now they changed the forecast and they're not calling for any rain tomorrow or Wednesday. So I now have 3 properties from today that I didn't get done. So I should be able to catch them up tomorrow, plus my long list for tomorrow of my regular properties that are on Tuesdays. And then kids are doing wheelies in that funeral home parking lot. The one almost busted ass. But so I should get everything done tomorrow. If I don't, I'll be able to get caught up on Wednesday. Wednesday's a long list as well. And if I still have a couple that I didn't get caught up by then, I'll have Billy Thursday and Friday. Now they're calling for a little bit of rain Thursday, but I think it's only like a 30-something% chance. So should be no problem. By the end of the week, I'll have everything caught up. No big deal. I don't know. That's about it, I guess. So I just signed on another 2 properties today and another new one last night. So that's 3 more properties now on top of all the other ones we've already gotten. So quite a bit. We're I don't know, we're just stacking them up. So it's a lot of properties we got this year. So I mentioned in that video the other day, that live that Spencer and I did the other night, someone asked me how many properties I had, and I said 89. That's where I thought we were at. I was wrong. We're at 79. I went through them and counted them out today when I was trying to figure out where I was going to put these new ones. So we're at 79, and then I picked up 3, so now we're at 82. There you go. So now we're at 82 properties. I don't know how many more I'm going to take on. We'll see. Let me get through the first week or 2 now. Not first week. Last week was the first week of mowing. This is the second week. So let me get through the next week or 2 and get everything ironed out, and I'll figure out where we're at and then what we can take on from here. So
My eyeball.
yeah, it's called
On my finger.
Why don't you end this video, Billy?
Make sure that subscribe button, leave a thumbs up and comment if you want to. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can. We'll see you in the next video.
We will see you in the next video. Yeah,
Well,
we'll be there.
maybe.
I'll be there. Billy won't be. Billy will be in school, but I'll be there. I'll be in the next video.
Taking a nap on my desk.
Yeah, taking a nap, that's for sure.